kênh nha. Bây giờ mình sẽ chơi trò Assassin's Creed Rogue. Phiên bản này là sao? Lát thời trẻ của Arcade.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my
Patrick
story.
Cormac. Đây là câu chuyện của tôi. Ok. Thì giết một sát thủ. Ok. Kiếm đi đồ này.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back.
Ok, anh kia là Liam, còn đây là Cormac ha. Cormac mất.
Come on. Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
Rồi sao lên cái gì vậy? Gì ta?
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Give me.
Fortune's favor. This is more like it.
Too hour.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Nous sommes sécuritaires. Space the... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! You irresponsible wretch. How dare you show me such disrespect? You irresponsible wretch.
Chết chưa?
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal
không
Navy
phải,
attacked my
cái đợt
vessel
đâu.
and forced my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Not
Talk
bad.
before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there
Thank you.
somewhere!
There he goes again.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sink that French vessel!
Bên này là buôn lậu bị bắt. Ok. Buôn.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mud? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons. She'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Okay.
Indeed, mate.
Oh, Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the Wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morgan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors.
Perfect indeed. A ship! She's a false shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Stop them, boy!
They're coming after us, sir! Gunboat, Captain! Ships of the Royal Navy, sir! Fire! Ready, sir! Northward here! Ready here!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Fire! Race for fire! He's breaking up!
My ship!
Enemy heading for us, sir! It's a gunboat! Royal Navy! They seem to be on their own, sir!
Fire!
On complaints!
Fire!
No match for us, Captain!
Get a move on.
Ready to fire, sir! Gunboat, Captain! Ready!
Fire!
It seems this vessel is battle-ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gerfaut. It's a long way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Nó đi luôn.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Là nó không quen hả? Wow, tiền to ghê.
What the hell did you do?
Gì xảy ra vậy?
Some kind of dormant virus?
Một cái
Shit!
virus.
Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not...
Sorry for the rough exit. Your piece working, check. You were just in an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me. Double time.
to the nearest exit.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Panic. Please proceed to the nearest exit. This is
Của lỗi của bạn rồi. Của nó rồi.
not a test.
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills.
Okay.
Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Hey. DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Start the server. Okay. Server ở đâu? Xin nào. assassin này.
I have dogs at home that are better trained than you are.
Cho mình
You know
thử
what
rước ta cái
authorized
tấm bếp chưa?
personnel only means, don't you?
Còn lại bà security hả? Dục à?
Come on, numbskull.
Giờ máy tính văn phòng. In wow. Thì thức ăn hả?
Come on, numbskull.
Tôi không biết như thế nào nói về sự lịch sự hả? Đây. Ngồi đây nó không biết lịch sự là gì.
See a flashing wireless signal? Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex, but rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Người đàn trên núi à?
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted.
Okay. So, I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus.
Anime. Trở lại.
With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Quay đây à? Đây nè. Yeah. Homestead.
It has been a long time.
Thời gian thật là dài.
Achilles.
Adewale.
How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earth?
Aren't you supposed to be training?
Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
Anh nói gì?
Adewale looked worried earlier. I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh,
chạy rồi.
What did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right.
Discipline.
All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
Ok. Training hả? Mình có em gái.
about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here.
Cô
Don't
với
you
bà.
forget it. I'm your teacher.
Tôi là thầy.
And you're better.
Cô của giáo
Some
của
of
bà.
that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? You certainly know how to handle yourself. Huh, the classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. Top form, Shay. Nicely done. I am surprised. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me.
Yeah, tôi.
It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Lên nhiều hơn tôi vậy bạn. Dễ.
It is time for the hunt.
Anh à.
Use all your senses together to find prey.
Yeah.
Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken. With these, keep your pistols close. I hope that you will demonstrate more skill to your other teachers.
Ghê không à? Làm.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up.
The lesson is over for today, Shay.
Come on, hurry up. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Go on, get a move on.
Khi muốn nói chuyện.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Để mình thôi cái nhà của khi lúc cả nha. Không mua được. Nhà đây hả? Đâu nè? Quyết tông nằm đây hả?
Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
Rồi.
Crowd on every inch of sail.
Close down.
Yeah.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keeley's tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the Pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite, and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean. Careful, Shay. These waters are full of enemies.
Chào nước Anh.
Friendly fort sighted, Shay. I believe that's Port Lejoie. That storm could be dangerous.
Cargo! Cast the grip, Captain! Those cross-jack yards already. In that windy old weather, stormy old weather, when the wind blows, we'll all pull together. When up jumped a herring, the queen of the sea, says now, old skipper, you cannot catch me. In the windy old weather.
Glue's up! These are sticks! Unfurled, mates! Let's move!
Anchor!
Ok. Tôi thành à?
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will...
Thuyền.
And help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide. Go anchor.
Yeah.
Dans l'arrière-train. Quelqu'un doit lui taper dessus, c'est tout. Arrête de crier, tu me fais mal à la tête.
Ah ouais, c'est toujours ma faute. Bleu, c'est à cause de moi que t'es mouillé.
Seigneur, mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Dans le crâne.
Vice Admiral of the Dunham Seas himself.
vô được.
Yeah. And what about the spy we're meeting?
Not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Captain Cormac at the helm. Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
Let me guess. She wasn't.
She was, very much so. The package eventually found its way to Francois Macandal, mentor of the Haitian Brotherhood.
What is it? The package, I mean.
The very box we're seeking. Should be nearby, Captain.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Bloody cowards!
Look out! Use explosive shot to slow her!
Fire!
Thì nhanh nè.
Show them what's
Now's
for,
the time.
Captain.
Let's
Come
board
on,
her. Men. The spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are... But in Haiti, the French found the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay. Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Hard legs, trim!
Bring them in! Loose mainsails! Brace for impact! Coming loose! Brace! That's... He's off the wind!
Ready to box, sir!
Pull them in! With the wind!
Trời đất.
Studs out! Let's get
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But... Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins. Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen in their gear.
Aye. First say and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Loading cargo!
Get a move on!
Awaiting orders!
You'll go down like a sack of
Grappling hooks away!
Chống cự.
Give me some speed! I'll beat the bejesus.
The foe patrols.
There's the gallants and royals!
Hearing. Surpresa.
Let out some sail! More sail!
You've enough
All
cargo to
sail!
improve the ship, Captain.
Đưa qua đây hả?
Can't be far now, Captain. Haul in the stunsails! Crowd on every... Reef it all tops! Anchor!
Ship of Death à? Ok. Nâng cấp cái
What's on your mind, Captain? Rum bit of business, that.
I do not know what I would have done without you, kind sir.
What service can I provide you? Another time.
Ne fais-je pourtant pas tout mon possible pour t'assurer une vie de bonheur et de...
Bambridge town in the county down, every morning last July. Down the Bourne Green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. Oh, she looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a winsome mouth that I pinched myself for to see I was standing there. From the Bantry Bay to the Derry came go to Dublin town. Made us scene like the sweet Colleen that I met.
Senseless bastards! Such deplorable...
Stop it!
You brainless sheep, Lord! Attaquez des deux côtés!
From the Bantry Bay to the Derry came from Galway to Dublin town. Made us seem like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county town.
Oh, there was a little ship, and she sailed on the sea, and the name of the ship was the Golden Banner. Then up stepped the cabin boy and pulled the outspan, and said to the captain, "What would you give to me if I would swim alongside of the Spanish enemy and sink her in the Lowland, Lowland, low, and sink her in the Lowland sea?"
J'aimerais bien qu'il se dépêche de valider ma mutation à Saint-Domingue.
Pourquoi diantre veux-tu aller là-bas?
Cousin, il faut...
What do you be needing today, then? Later then.
Captain has the wheel. We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. Le chasseur is waiting.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Loading cargo!
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
They must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Scoundrels must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened. Fire!
She's foundering! She's breaking up!
Fire!
She's foundering!
Fire!
No!
The hound, Shay! We'll break up! Tap!
Act like an officer!
Fire!
Bloody miss! Here it comes! They've hit us, sir!
Fire!
Bloody miss!
Hold it, Captain! They're no match for us!
Where's the musty powder? Ready here!
Spread our wings to the wind!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Fire!
Home to planks! Ready to mark, sir!
Fire!
Keep hit the ice!
That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar! Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course.
Taking some damage here! We've been hit!
Brace yourselves!
There it is. Anticosti. Le Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
She's breaking up!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Draw up anchor.
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
The rum here is terrible.
Let me see.
That's not
So, how goes the fur trade?
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Okay.
Get your dirty nose out of our affairs!
Look at this! Please accept my most sincere thanks, sir.
So what's our next headed?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the... Here are the things.
He's a temper and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Sheikh. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Sheikh.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
Sir! Schooner by the rigging! Ship firing, sir! Just that ship, Captain! Not us that time!
Đi quá trời.
Loose made sails! Tops, gallants, royals, stunts!
Some sort of cargo there,
Over there, Cap. The fishing settlement of Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits.
When our anchors and board our racks are set.
The ship head! Douse the royals and tops!
Let go anchor.
What service can I provide? Rum bit of business, that. What's on your mind, Captain? Later, then. What do you be needing today, then? Another time. What's on your mind, Captain? Another time.
39 and 7.
Welcome. Do come in. Most excellent. My thanks.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
What service can I provide? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Captain's ahead.
Blue's down! Catch someone!
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his. Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Reloading!
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
Bring them up! I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't. Give me some speed!
There's topsails.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Captain has the helm!
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Let loose the mains!
Spread our wings to the wind!
Cliff, get ahead, sir! Captain! We have trouble on the tail! Gunboat, Captain! British vessel!
Blues up! Teaser sticks!
Foremast gallants in!
Studs out! Let's get moving! Haul down and clew up!
Let go anchor! Captain Cormac at the helm!
Check every sail!
Get the mains free! Or sail! All sail! Reef the top!
Blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package. Find Washington.
Without all she'll take.
Loose and catch the wind!
Loose top.
Douse the royals and tops!
Anchor away!
Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Aye.
Call the guards! He's trying to shake us! Keep up, boys!
I saw what you...
What's this? A rifle?
You there! Stay! Where you are?
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Ah! Off to North and beyond that time. Coward! Get back here!
You transferred here.
We're not losing that battle.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Expecting trouble tonight?
I don't know. Security is awfully tight. The captain brought in more men.
What's so special about this party?
Who knows? All I've been told is that this is Lawrence Washington's residence.
How isn't he a rich man? I wish I could soften his politics, no?
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Really necessary. Surely we can spend our money on something better than fireworks. I'm not nearly drunk enough to appreciate this light.
He has eyes only for Sally Fairfax. Huss, George.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
Oh, now you don't.
Damn it. Better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan.
Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting!
Yes.
Try it, Boston! You another left. Hey, wait!
Caution,
Got us that time!
Got him! Don't give over now, lads! Vision!
Taking a hit, Captain!
Break up!
Mates out! Let's go! Fire!
Ready to fire,
Full sail, she'll take it!
They're firing, sir!
You heard the
They've
captain!
hit us, sir!
Stations, now! Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Careful!
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus